We now return to Let's Play Tropico 6 and the industrial wasteland that we are starting to slowly develop. Okay, so this episode I want to, first of all, connect the islands, as I was kind of working on here. We're going to have to wait until this develops before we can do that fully. But connect it by road, and then we can at least have that. I'm going to have to look at what is here so we can finish off the plantations. And then we want to start going over here and connecting up to our tourist island. We've got the logging thing going on. We're in the Cold War. Have we been given the missions yet? We have to get this going, just because of my faith and promises. I think that's slowly going up. I did put down that church as it dips down. So we may need more. We may need more. It's going up and down. So let's go into public services. It's interesting that this is a public service, and I guess we'll be doing this. Let's go ahead and buy it because I've got plenty of my. Ooh, jeez. You know, I feel like it's a little bit ridiculous to have that. I guess we'll put it right here. I was gonna kind of put it here because it's big, but it's like right by the chapel, so it's a little bit ridiculous to have that much going on. Although I'm putting it right by another chapel over here. Damn it. Should I put this maybe on the tourist island? That'd be kind of a neat feature, right? Like the first thing you see over on the touristy island. Let's do that. Let's do road, and I guess I'm connecting it here because it won't connect anywhere else. And of course, I've not given myself sufficient run-up to this. So let's see maybe if I can demolish that. That's gonna screw with a bunch of things, I realize, but that is not at all what I want. This isn't connecting to anything aside from... Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see first of all if I can even get over here via this. 'Cause we don't seem to be able to. I'm not getting a good enough run up to... Well, poo. I guess we'll have to do it this way then. So now we need to put this all the way back in. Okay, you're good to go. So, I guess we'll take it from here. And we don't necessarily need to create a huge bridge like that. We could, though. It looks kind of neat. It's a little bit ostentatious for what we're doing with this, but I guess if we want something big and impressive, we'll have a suspension bridge there. Although, what's that going to do for the ships? I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do also is I'm going to put down a parking garage over here so that we can kind of connect up here and have our... Should I maybe put them over here? That way it kind of can deal with this stuff too. Yeah, sure. So we'll put a parking garage there. We'll put a parking garage down. How about maybe like right next to the bus station? That'd make a little bit more sense. I know it's not going to be terribly efficient if I put something in like this, kitty corner, but we'll do it. So now at least they can go back and forth, which is okay. So I think I'm going to need another bus station. I could move the stopping point now kind of closer to the parking garage, but that moves it further away from here. I really kind of need a starting spot from maybe over here, maybe central here, so it connects up all this stuff, and then put one... Well, I don't know. I mean, we kind of have... They're all over the place as far as where they work. And they're all kind of local here too. So I don't know. I mean, the way the bus system works in this game just isn't good, unfortunately. So trade, we've got a new trade. Oh wow, we've got all the trade things available. How did that? Oh, because shit. Because we changed our things. Nuts. That sucks. And of course, all the demand goes down too because we changed factions. All right. Well, so right now we're at a disadvantage, really, with the Western powers. Interesting. So who's in the embassy right now? Nobody yet. They went away. Local... Oh, interesting. This tells me, crime safety is pretty good here. So is pollution. Good. So we'll definitely want to invite one, and I might want to make another embassy, as a matter of fact. But before we go doing that, let's get back to the task at hand here, because we need to be making money, and I'm not making bananas. I don't have any bananas in this area, do I? Would go well there. Unfortunately, that is not on the menu. Back there, bananas. Man, I borked myself hard on that one. So I guess if I want bananas, they'll have to be over here, which I do. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. No, this is not good building space, we've decided. It just is not. Back to this. Could do some bananas over here. Slightly there, but probably not to a sufficient amount of growth. Alright. And now we got new research things. We're going to set up these. Okay. Well, let's do stuff that I don't need to set up more for. Furniture is not something I can do yet. What is that going to require? Industry. Furniture factory. Takes planks and produces furniture. So does that mean I want to then... I guess I'd want to kill the shipyard? If I'm going to do that? Because I definitely don't want to double down on the planks unless I double up on industry. Alright, well, again, let's not focus on that just yet. Let's go ahead and do... how many cigars do you suppose we push every time? I don't know. The ship just took something from me, so... Not as much tobacco. Not as much as tobacco, that's for definite. Automated line. Climate control input is decreased, by 20%. Building requires... Okay, so we need less. Fine, but... efficiency is increased by 5,000. Well, we've got power. Again, I don't really want to focus on that right now, but we'll just go ahead and do a small tobacco. Rubber at 5%. Rum. I think we could probably boost this to 6 grand on rum, don't you? Wool. I am using wool. I'm using it in textiles. That's not so great. And I've got 2 more to fill in here. I guess I could do a nickel. If I'm gonna do steel, I'm gonna need nickel anyway. So we could put down a mine in well, shit, right here for nickel. So bearing that in mind, then I'm going to want to leave at least a little space because I do want the road to go behind them. So we will connect to there, and we'll connect up our road. Right? Oh, are you kidding me? Come on. So looks like I'm going to have to demolish that. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that will now be there. So we'll have some nickel going. That's good. And I guess, well, didn't I mean, I guess I'll have a loop. So I'll have that connect around here to here as well. So we'll have a double connection on all this good stuff. So we'll have nickel. Let's open up a nickel trade. And like I said, eventually I'm going to want to use nickel to make my steel industry because we're going to want to do something with that. Boy, I really wish... Man, that's a good chunk of money for furniture. We really ought to do that. I'll go ahead and open a furniture factory. It's going to take a little bit of my resources. Should I do a factory here? I mean, I realize that this is not super... Well, shit, if I'm going to do that, it may as well go where all the... That fits perfectly, actually. Can I... You know what? Maybe I could do a road in the back? Let's see. I totally could. Quite interesting. Yeah. And then maybe I could actually have the road even connect through there. Whatever. We'll do something like that. And then we'll tuck a furniture factory in here. Now, like I said, that's going to affect plankage. How do you decrease the amount of capacity? Increases efficiency, increases job quality. Oh, why are we not doing that? You know, I mean, I just blew money on something I'm probably going to tear down. Building gets an additional in-stock of aluminum. Turns it into a welding plant. Oh, because we need steel ships? Shipyard can produce ships out of steel or aluminum. Oh. Well, we don't have any of those going right now, but, see, that would be nice if you could have controls over min-max, and then you could say maximum, you know, crank it down, and then it wouldn't have so much. Because we're going to need those planks now for my furniture, which I am now going to sell to the smugglers, because they make a bit more money. And we will see if I'm going to be able to do that. Like I said, I may just have to shut down the shipyard. And then we do have to go spend money on all this stuff, because, boy, that really could help. Increasing efficiency of my mines by adding electrical power. Let's just do that now. I'm pretty sure I will be able to... efficiency increases wage by $1, but increases efficiency. Yeah, I mean, these are not bad, hard choices to make. Oh, wow, the whole reason I did any of this stuff up here was so that I could put that damn cathedral down. Now, you know, I mean, I realize that this is probably not so good, because it provides faith to visitors, and everyone lives over here. Yeah, we definitely don't want to. I was going to say I could tear this down and then build one in its place, but I don't want to do that. Hey, you know, I could just build it here, right off the road, because what else am I going to put here, you know? They do live, they're starting to live here. I feel like we're going to start building into here, and in fact I can put tenements over kind of here. They'll be the workforce of the industry here. And I know we just went to all the expense of putting this in here, but that we can always put it in another one, right? Yeah. We'll look at it that way, a future investment elsewhere. So if I really want it here, it'll just have to be here on this side. Which could be okay too. I could put housing right here around the commando thing. That means that the back road... I want that back road. So down here it goes, and our construction workers are about to be very, very busy. Okay, I did put in a candidate there. That's fine. Upkeep costs of military buildings. You know, I mean, that is good too. Police stations provide infantry squads during military conflicts. Again, I don't have to worry about that at the moment. Pollution, -5 pollution. We may wish to have that. I feel like that would be a good plan. Increases efficiency of mining and oil. Increases efficiency of buildings on maximum budgets. Okay. Well, you know, I mean, because I feel like we're about to industrialize heavily, and the minus pollution on such a small little area here might be beneficial. Of course, if I was going purely for the money, but we're totally making money, though, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So, I think it's time to get rid of our skimmer here and get someone real in there, and so we will go ahead and do this, and hire this minister to reduce pollution. Efficiency of raid buildings, yeah, we got that going. Increases base export prices for consumer goods and luxury goods. Oh my god, why did I not choose this stuff? Was I being dumb? Possibly. Increases overall tourism by 5%. Get $100 a month. So, you're doing me no good here. I'm afraid we're going to have to change up the cabinet a bit. Increased job quality of all buildings. Decreased pollution of residential buildings. That could also be good. Rebels and criminals have a 10% chance to lose their role, right? Okay. So I suppose the environmentalists would not have been in here because now the factions have changed, right? We now have two others, environmentalists and industrialists. As long as we can maintain above 50%, I'm kind of okay with whatever we're doing here. So, You.
Genius is undeniable, Presidente, but would you consider an idea from your humble penultimo?
Seems to be a lot of pollution on your island. Pollution overlays show most polluted areas in red. You can decrease pollution by building garbage dumps. Ah, okay. We shall do this. 16% polluted. Okay. So we need a garbage dump within range while creating pollution itself. So we kind of want this out on its own, then, I would imagine, right? Only a little bit of pollution here. Again, it mostly comes from this and then bad residentials. We could tear these down and put in bigger tenement buildings. I think we'll go ahead and put this garbage dump out here because, I mean, we're not doing better here, ever. So we'll just kinda... Can I latch that on there? I'm afraid of that road. Okay, it works. Good. Garbage dump. Power shortage. 104 megawatts missing. Are you kidding me? Let's set this going here. No, it totally is. How on earth take... Wait a minute. Network balance of 160. So why... Okay, I need to come down here so it actually takes me to the building. I'm guessing a textile mill has less... Okay. That I don't get. I mean, it subtracts that, but we have a network balance of a positive, so how is... What? This is just coverage, I guess. You can have separate networks. That's interesting. I imagine the networks developed via... Huh. Increased job quality by 20, output is reduced. Decreases pollution by 25%. Building gets an additional in-stock of 800 units of oil and can produce power from oil. I mean, interesting, but... Maybe we need to bump up efficiencies? Our network balance is plus 200. Why? I don't know. I don't know what this is about, because it's being powered. Efficiency increased, pollution increased. Unified weaving feed. Uses both wool and cotton as long as both goods are available. Increases output 15%. While both goods are used to produce cloth. So does that... Right now it's using either or, I guess, but does that mean when it says it will use both, I would assume it means it will produce proportionately, seeing as this is how a unified weaving, but will it? It increases output by 15%, but I don't know at what percent we're talking here. We'll try it anyway. Okay. Multiculture, upkeep, right, we don't need that. Hydroponic plantation. Is that a research thing? We can now have nuclear testing. Oh man, I can open up a ton of stuff in here. That's good. Alternative food source. Citizens will not die of starvation. They'll get Soylent Green instead. Threshold is increased by 10 for citizens dying of low health care. Edict runs for 2 years. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like I should just go back and research everything so that it is just completed. I don't know. Faith. This needs to be a priority because we're running out of time. Upgrade. Nothing. Edicts, could I do something? Tax cut. Increases approval of all citizens. Edict costs $5 per employed citizen. Cooldown of 5 years. That could be hurtful to me. Actually. Literacy. Increases efficiency of high schools and colleges. Increases upkeep. Wealth tax. Decrease capitalist standing. Probably not at this moment. I don't think I can do anything else right now to...
What use is power if you don't exercise it? It'd wither away.
Okay. What is that exactly, though? You receive 100,000, decrease standing with each faction by 15, raise healthcare threshold at which citizens can die by 10. I probably don't want to hit my faction rating at 15 like that. That's quite considerable. They are not high enough to get it. Buildings are being cleansed, that's good. Surprising, considering I don't even have a functioning garbage dump yet. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on, guys. Prioritize construction a little bit, huh? I'm almost tempted to just dump this.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a threat so unthinkable, I cannot even tell you what it is.
Okay, we need a hospital. Which is fine, because that's probably something that should be on the agenda anyway. I mean, okay, fine, we'll spend the money. No plunk went down. Why not just burn through my cash right now? Because what else am I doing with it? Probably put this nearby, people. Probably a good idea. Where else would I put it? I could run it behind the embassy. I'm sure they'd love that. Or I could have a cross. Yeah, we'll put it right behind the chapel there. And we will run a road. No, we won't. So, what can be done about this? Probably nothing, honestly. If I got rid of that little section there, it would have nothing to snap to, right? So now, it'll go there. And this would unfortunately have to deviate and destroy that nice park. It still won't... There we go. So we build another park to replace it. Somewhere. Disappointing. This is the only place right here where we can actually put a park. Can I... Hold on a tick. Is there a planting trees? I don't think I saw that. There's an oil rig. Maybe we should consider doing oil. Have I done all my trade routes? Yes, they are full. Not that I can't do more, of course, but...
Stay.
Jeemanese, man. What are... Okay, subversives are everywhere. Fulfill an important trade route. Import trade route with the Western powers.
Now that the war is over, Presidente, we finally have a chance to demonstrate your unlimited greatness to the world. I am so excited.
How are we going to do this? I would say this. Tropical paradise for tourists, because that's on the agenda. Make it a tourist island. But, I don't know exactly what that means. Like, how much are we going to have to do to make this thing? Borrowing a national landmark, I mean, I'm kind of already doing that. I'm in the midst of getting the Easter Island heads. So, like, this will just be completed. And that will push us to modern times? I don't know about that. We would jump ahead right away, although, really, what are we missing, right? Like, the economy's good, my approval's good, we're still short on power. I know this is actually just the list of things. This is hanging out here. This isn't necessarily that we're still missing power, so maybe that's okay. But, alright, let's just do it. We're about to do it anyway.
Only a truly great leader would propose borrowing one of the great landmarks of the world. I could never have thought of such a plan.
Okay, so they're gonna force me to take one. That's heist and construct a Cold War world wonder. So is that gonna have to be Spike? Yeah. Yep. So we are gonna need what is this? A spy academy. Comes under this. 6 grand. We're gonna need a lot of college students coming in. Ooh. That could be fun. I don't even have an army base, but we'll hold off on that because I got a ton of shit going on right now. This requires college education. Okay. You, broker, can I get some, a tour office? I could use that, but before we do that, how about we grab some of these people? And we can still get this. Perfect. So we'll get a couple college educated coming in. Speaking of, unemployment. We don't have any of that, but we have vacant jobs now in the college level. Rock solid faith. Okay. Cathedral starts emitting crime safety.
The best defense is a good offense, Presidente. But as yet I am only moderately offensive.
I could use the money. I mean, not really, but I don't know. I'm seeing a big dip in my monies here. We'll always take political standings because I feel that's going to be better in the long run. Money-wise, okay, so we are dipping quite a bit. Hard dipping. Even if you remove... Well, okay, so that's 17 there. Plus I just issued an edict that is costing me money. I don't know, though, man. That seems... It's really wages are... I don't know. I'm sure we're doing okay, though. You're not getting enough wood. We're doing the efficiency stuff. Okay. Do we really need more wood? I would not say yes. Increases efficiency, increases job quality. Not hard to make that decision. We're almost there. Surprisingly, I would love to know how we managed to do that without the garbage dump, though. All trash is equal. Reduces pollution of all buildings. Reduces pollution of industrial buildings only. Cleansing rate is increased by quite a lot. Civic garbage collection, the other side of that coin. And we just got a trade route complete, but it wasn't the one that we needed. I don't know. So we just did our cigars. That's good. I guess I should have done that a lot more. Let's do 5 grand this time round. Hides. How can we still possibly be selling hides at this point? Canned goods. Now hold on a tick. Oh no, not nearly enough money. Politics. You know, why? What is this crap?
Do any of these offers look good to you?
What is it going to cost me? I could afford to unlock that, and then we could get another quest going. Yeah. So that was not a trade route for the Western powers? Oh, because it's an import. Oh, damn it. So now I gotta wait. I can just cancel this without consequence. Right now, accepting it has reduced their standing. Okay, we'll be looking at an import. Import of my god. Coal is about the best thing to import right now, but I guess we could import coal and then turn around and sell it, maybe? We only need 2,500 of it, which is only going to cost me 2,000 in the end. Okay, 4,000 in the 5,000-ish in the end. So we'll do it. Come on, people. I feel like I'm going to need another thing here. We are full there. We are full there. We are full there, and we are full there. Can we have no upgrades to these that I can expand. Service quality is decreased by 10. I think as soon as we've finished this faith happiness, we'll do that. Because we can have them help out with healthcare instead. For now, we'll leave it, obviously, for shared seats. Every worker provides 2 additional visitor slots. Service quality reduced. Okay, we definitely don't want to do that. Pompous bells decreases the visiting time. So, okay, here's the thing. The visiting time is related to how their happiness is increased, but so if I decrease the visiting time, does that just mean it makes it more efficient for them? Like they need to be there less? Or does this mean it kicks them out so that we get more people in, but they're less satisfied themselves because they didn't spend long enough in there? God, again, like there's just not enough detailed wording that it grates on me that I don't know. I don't know all that stuff. Because it doesn't say. Because they're coming in here, but faith happiness is sort of, I mean, see, the service quality defines happiness, yeah, but there's a thing about time in there. I'm not unemployed. I'm primed for... Okay, do we really have that many? We've got homeless. We don't really have that bad of unemployment. Homeless, yes. We definitely need to be doing something with that. Okay. I'm going to look and see if I can figure out what that does exactly. And we're probably going to have to spam down either another church or another chapel or something because we cannot fail another one. I really don't want to fail another one. Very close to this. It's going to take forever to get that, and that's unfortunate because it's not the world wonder that I want. Oh my god. We need the Spy Academy next, yes. Which is 12 grand and college educated. Of course it is. Okay, well, anyway. I think that means we could probably increase the high school education, right? Do we have openings for that? Vacant jobs. No, actually we do not. We just need people from college. So our clampdown of high school education still is effective, and frankly we don't need to build college because, well, at least so far, I don't have that kind of population. And once we go into tourism, none of these require more than a high school education. So there's no reason right now to have that. Maybe once we get into... No, not even here. Not even to pilot a cruise ship. Wow, okay. So I don't have a need for that just yet, but anyway, we will work on that somehow. Ooh. Hey. So we got a bridge over here, right? That's a long travel distance to get over there. Especially, now I can put a pier specifically for tourists over here, and I should probably do that. But, I have tunnels. What do you think that's going to do? Does this actually go... Like, if I put a tunnel here, would it just let me do it? It does not seem to. I don't know. I don't know how tunnels work. That's interesting. But maybe we can make a tunnel pop through the tunnel and then come over here, too. That could be kind of cool. Anyway, we got some things to do. This now functions, so this can be demolished, which is good. Make sure all of our settings are the same. I did not have a second shift going on over there. That's fine. Efficiency, budget was fine. Okay, cool. We should be having nickel. Okay, is that being sold yet? Does not appear to be. So maybe we'll have to open up some jobs there. We do have a little bit there. So second shift, go. And we need housing here in a bad way, a really bad way. So we'll probably build in a tenement building or an apartment or something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna end this one here, and I will see you next time.